Haute Wholy on YouTube. Mwah.
Can I just say that I am absolutely loving the era that I'm in. I'm in my Haute and Wholy era, and I don't know how long exactly eras last for. I should honestly Google that, but I feel so good, okay? And just being able to share my daily, regular, very normal life with you guys is just such a blessing. So I just want to take this time to say thank you to every single one of you that is supporting me on this journey, and it's just the beginning. So I am so grateful for everyone here. So you guys are going to see in this vlog that I'm just filming for my podcast and just as usual, showing you guys some stuff that I probably have purchased on Amazon. And then you can see just my daily to-dos of me cleaning as usual and working. But more importantly, the focus and the emphasis of me having this channel, I don't want to get lost on you guys. I want you guys to always remember that this is me just living my life and showing you all how I live out my faith. So that's going to look like doing everyday things, mundane tasks or whatever it is, and you guys getting to see how I actually live that out, how I go to church, how many times I go to church, how consistent I am, and just whatever it is that's on my mind. And so I'm just absolutely loving being 30. It used to be a fear of mine for some reason. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have that same thing. Something about leaving your 20s and entering into your 30s that can feel a little intimidating. But now looking back and seeing how I feel now, you become, if you're doing life correctly, more self-actualized, and really all thanks and glory to God for helping me come to myself. And every day I feel like I just align more with myself, more with my purpose, and more with my platform, and really I'm really passionate about my impact and the messaging behind everything. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Okay guys, now that I am done filming, it is currently 1:26 p.m.
It's my little clacky clack. I love this little thing. It's so cute.
And it has like, if you want to do like the Pomodoro method thing, it has like little, like there's a 10-minute, 5-minute, 10-second, and 1-minute slot. I don't know, I wonder if I could do more, but like, it doesn't really bother me in any capacity. But I'm done filming. It took me a little bit longer to film today because I am obsessed with this new Bible that I got, which is, I have a ton of Bibles, by the way. Like I kind of went crazy because I'm like a gear girl and I always gotta have everything. But this is the Life Application Bible, the personal size, from Tyndale. Tyndale is like a very popular Bible brand. So the reason it took me so long is because I really like the commentary that was in it. And I also wrote down the page numbers to get myself to the scriptures faster, even though you still have to know where the scriptures are to even get things done, like even get to the scriptures. So I thought I was doing something to eliminate time, like spending so much time flipping, but I ended up still like taking a while because the pages, I'm not gonna lie, are like very thin, and kind of like the texture of them, it's not easy to like turn the page. Like you kind of always have to go, you know, to actually get the page to turn. But whatever, it's still a great Bible nonetheless. My parents are actually on their way to come get me right now. It's an early day for your girl. Usually when I'm in office, I'm here from like 9 to 5, like quite literally. Or usually a little longer, like I'm here from like 9 to 9, which is fine. Like it's work, so it is what it is, and I always have something to do anyways, and so that's completely fine. I actually have you guys on a tripod that I just got, which kind of, it's like about this long maybe, but it fits in the little bag thing that I have because I really needed a tripod specifically for this camera. We kind of had this discussion already, but I needed one that bent. I have one in my room and that one doesn't bend at all, but I'll be keeping this with me, traveling with it. So I'm just gearing up to get ready to go. Another thing is the carpet on my floor in my office, the rug on my floor keeps buckling. And so I'm gonna have to figure something out with that. But I want to do a OOTD, you guys know. Before I do this, can I just say how obsessed I am with this pink bag that I always wear from Amazon? Super inexpensive, and I also really like it because it carries really light. There's no weight added to the bag by itself because of the weight of the bag. Unlike this bag, which I do love as well. This is like a bag made of neoprene, and I got this like a couple summers ago. It's such a summer bag, and it's very cute, and it expands very wide. But I clipped it in. This bag, for some reason, I don't know why, it carries very heavy. But this is like my daily bag. I'm not really one of those girls that can have like a tiny little bag and like, I'm like, oh my God, I just have like my lip gloss in there. Like, no, I need everything. I need to practically be able to shower wherever I go. That's like where I'm at. Okay. I am absolutely loving this sweater. This sweater was a gift from a very, very, very dear friend of mine. And yeah, he got me this from my favorite clothing store. You guys should know this by now, Dynamite. I'm wearing the most comfortable jeans ever from Abercrombie. I have to buy more of these pants. I don't know. It's such a loose fit, and the fit, the way that it's loose, it's not in the boyfriend type of like look. If we just have a look at the way that the jeans fit, like this is not your typical boyfriend type of jean. It still is very like, it's like still nice fitted. I don't know, like I just love the way that it fits me. Like I think that it's so flattering, and I actually really like the fact that it is super loose. Like it's not tight like in any capacity, but yet it still has some sort of shape to it. And like, I am like very tiny right now, so I like the fact that it has some shape to it, and it just doesn't look like, because you know with looser jeans it can easily get frumpy dumpy, you know what I mean? Like it can easily turn into like a frump dump type of situation. So I'm very grateful that this one doesn't. I'm going to order more of these jeans because truthfully these are very nice pants and they're so comfortable. Like I can't stress to you enough how comfortable these jeans are. So this is what the outfit is. And it's this really comfortable sweater from Dynamite. And then my jeans are from Abercrombie. This is what it looks like. And I wore them with sock heels. That my favorite sock heels that I got years and years ago at Zara is where I got it. And my hair, obviously I'm wearing it very pin straight, which I have been loving. I don't know, like my hair has been hairing lately, and I'm just like, oh girl. But I think I kind of am ready for like some extensions. Like the hair is like not mine. Like I want like none of my hair. Like I want barely any pieces of my hair out, because I have been noticing, like even though I had like long layers put in my hair, I feel like I'm getting some short pieces in the front that are like not normal. Like there are some, I think one part of the front of my hair, like see like that, well, I don't know. It's not coming up right now, but when the wind blows, there's like a piece of hair that's like this long, and it's like sticking up. And I'm like, that's breakage. Like, and I'm not the type of person that straightens my hair every day because my hair's straight. I really don't. I barely put heat to my hair, literally at all. I actually started, which I never used to do because I used to wear my hair in curls. You guys would see me always wear my hair in curls. I would literally put my hair in a bun and go to sleep. I would not wrap it, nothing. I would put a tie head on, obviously, but I wouldn't like wrap my hair if it has curls in it. Like that doesn't make sense. So ever since I started wearing my hair very pin straight, I started wrapping my hair. The only thing I notice is when I take my hair down, I do notice that these pieces, because these pieces usually cover the front when I wrap, are usually a little bit squiggly. So I will go over it sometimes with a flat iron. That's it though. Anyways, whatever. I need to prepare to get ready to go. I was freaking out a little bit earlier because I said to my assistant, Jess, I'm like, why are all my broadcast channel members completely removed? I went from like 500 like broadcast channel members to literally 0 in a night. And I'm like, how does this happen? Like, how did this happen to me? Like, did that many people like unfollow me like out of nowhere? Like, I don't know. Turns out it was a glitch from Instagram. So yeah, just like how last week I woke up and I had like my Instagram wasn't working. Like it said I had like 0 followers, and I'm like, why everything that happens on Instagram I have to be a part of? Like I would very much like to be excluded from this narrative. I'm excited because one more thing, I have this new book. I have a lot of new books that I ordered, but I have this new book called Flesh for Spirit. It's like a really easy read. It is literally only like roughly around 50 something pages, and it's like obviously the way it's written like paragraph form. You see what I'm saying? So this is like a super easy read that I'm going to finish. Good morning. It is Resurrection Sunday, aka Easter. So we're starting out with a little OTD action. So this is the dress. These are my shoes. I don't know where I got this dress from because when I first purchased it, well, I didn't buy it. My mom did. And it's a little roomy. Like I wish it was taken in more to look like this. But when I first got it, I was a little bit heavier and I lost some weight over, I guess, the past year. So anyways, I finally was like, oh, let me put this on. I feel like it's perfect for Easter. It's like a nice pastel, you know, gold, like, and like, I don't know, beige and like blue. And it's asymmetrical. As you can see, this is what it looks like sideways. So it's asymmetrical, and I really like that. I think it's so elegant and so nice. And my shoes are perfect because, okay, believe it or not, it's really difficult to find shoes to go with something like this because I didn't want to wear something open toe that was nude. And then I also this is perfect. Okay. Like the clear shoe goes with it. It goes with the vibe, with the brooch. You know what I mean? And then I have this brooch in my hair. And so last week we were doing like pin straight hair. This week I really wanted to just take it back to my roots because I am my mother's daughter and I just really wanted like fluffy hair. Oh, also, I started doing my hair myself. So instead of going to the hair salon, I've now decided I want to start straightening my hair by myself. It's just a lot more easier maintenance for me, and I'm in control of how it's growing, et cetera, et cetera. So yes, I have this brooch in my hair that my mom had given to me. Yeah, I really love it. I am a little early, so I am going to just finish a Bible plan that I was reading. So I'm listening to this YouTube channel right now called Touch of the Afterlife, something to that nature. And it talks about their experiences after death, pretty much is what it talks about. And I love watching stuff like this or like listening to stuff like this because hell is a very real place, and heaven is a very real place. And so I just love hearing people's testimonies and seeing how God has transformed their life. And it's just very inspiring to me and really just keeps me going like in my faith, as well as the fact that I genuinely find it, you know, actually interesting and entertaining. So that's what I love listening to. And I also really love listening to people that have like deliverance ministries where you see like demons being casted out, things like that, because that's also a very real thing. I don't think that people understand that you can be possessed. Even as a Christian, you can still need deliverance out of things, that sometimes demons have strongholds over you, even though you may be saved. This is not something that's only reserved for people that are not saved at all. So if you find yourself as a Christian still struggling with like what we call the strong man, strongholds, like serious principalities, you know that you need deliverance from those things. And once you get those things casted out of you and those things out of your body and out of your life, then you will start to live a more fruitful life and things like that. So it's very interesting. I'm on the journey too with you guys, and I'm excited. I'm about to film 2 episodes later today. I wasn't feeling the best earlier this week because it was like that time. And even though that time for me is like only 3 days, it's like the first day was okay. I might have been like exaggerating a little bit, but all I know is like the more movement that I have, the worse I feel. So I literally I'm bedridden. Like I just don't want movement. So I'm taking Tylenol, which I never ever used to take. But I'm like, listen, I can't. I need to take some Tylenol. So I took Tylenol and I just literally stay in bed. I need my feet up flat the entire day, because the second I'm up and I'm on my feet is when I start to notice that I get more like cramping or something like that, you know?
know? So it's best that I'm literally in bed. And then by day 2, I can move around a lot more. And then by day 3, it's practically done and gone. So I was supposed to film on one of those days. Didn't end up doing it. So I have to film on today, Resurrection Sunday. But yeah, I love the look. I love the fluffy hair. It reminds me of like 90s sort of look. And I just think it looks so pretty and so elegant. And I love the hair piece too, because I really want to experiment with different hairstyles and stuff like that. So
I want to leave you guys on this note that, one, if you are looking to start a channel, you want to be on social media, I know I see messages like this all the time. Like, post, make sure you post, do it. I was so afraid to start this channel. I kept procrastinating. I was originally going to launch it in February, and for whatever reason, I just kept putting it off. But I do believe in God's divine timing, and it ended up happening at the appropriate time. But I realize now I fell in love with this channel, and I love just being able to be myself. I think as oftentimes one would assume when you create blog content, right? At least back in the day, you'd have to do things like find a very cool thing to do so that you can film it. And so for me to be where I am right now and to be producing the type of content that I am is truly very reflective of my genuine life. There's not a single thing that I do for the camera, literally at all. And hey, I will say it does really teach you a lot about yourself when you watch yourself on camera, or even if you think you're a neat person like myself and then you see every little thing in the corner, and it does actually make you want to be a little bit neater. But I say all that to say, I don't pretend. And this just feels so fulfilling for me, and I want this to be encouragement to you that in whatever it is that you do, pursue your dreams, go after it, just do it, because tomorrow isn't promised and you never know what is on the other side of that. I have no idea where this channel is going, but I believe in God. I know that He wants to use me for His purpose and to glorify and edify His name. And that's exactly what it is that I'm going to do. So I hope that you guys tune in for next week's episode. Mwah.